Hi, do you believe in magic? And today we are going to talk about happiness. What is happiness for you? So I looked up and I have this in my happy my happy planner said happiness, the state of being happy. Yeah, like explains a lot. It's and happy, it's feeling or showing pleasure or contentment. Nice. What is what is happiness for you? For me, it's happiness. It's a state of mind when everything is going the way I want it. And if I don't want, I kind of make it the way I want it. I wish for the best. And I don't even know how to explain it. That's why I just looked up, like, what did Nelson Mandela said about happiness? Together, as a nation, we have the obligation to put sunshine into hearts of our little ones. They are our precious possessions. They deserve what happiness life can offer. This was Happiness by Nelson Mandela. So now we are looking at the Happiness by Safarli. He said, happiness, it's not that come, it's understanding of happiness is coming. And if you want to, I really like what Mother Teresa said. She said, if you want to have world peace, go home and love your family. So my family is my husband, my kids, my mom and dad, my mother-in-law, and my neighbors, all of you. This is a family. So if we would like to have peace on earth, we need to go home and love our families. So what Oprah said about happiness, she said happiness, the happiness you feel is in direct proportion to the love you give. The happiness you feel is in direct proportion to the love you give. And I really like what Jim Rohn said. It's a happiness is not something you postpone for tomorrow, for future. It's something you design for today. It says Jim Rohn. And another psychologist I really like, she said, in our life, we need to learn how to receive, how to give, and how to enjoy. Like, for instance, you sometimes say something nice to compliment to someone. It's like, oh, you have a nice sweater. People's like, oh, no, this is my sweater. It's a black, and I'm like wearing every my Zoom. So you need to say, yes, it's a beautiful sweater. And Jana, it fits you so much. And just receive it. If someone give you a gift with a good intention, you just take and say, thank you. And when you give it to someone and they said thank you, just please say you're welcome, you're very welcome, it is my pleasure. Just don't say no problem or I'm fine, like don't even bother or something. Say it's my pleasure, because it's really pleasure to give something to someone and make them happy. So, and like we need to receive. If someone said it, just receive it with all your heart, give it to with all and enjoy the process. And you know what? I feel like it's a happiness. It's something that lives inside you. And you know what? It can be shared. It can be shared with others. How it can be shared? It can be shared with a smile, with compliment, and can be shared with laughter. And you know what? This is what magical about it. The more you give, the more you have. So, and I don't know, it's a Lisa Nichols said, or maybe Oprah, they said, and you, if you don't have it inside you, you cannot share with anyone. And you need to have it so much that it's you overflow with happiness. And then you can give it to someone. It's like your cup is so full and you're giving from, because it's sauce and like from your like little cup and what is this saucer? So you give it from it. So the more you give, the more you have. And I would like to read you a story. It's a though it's a professor, he gave balloon to each student and asked them to inflate it and write their name on it and throw it to the corridor, like to the hall. And then professor mixed all the balls and students were given 5 minutes to find their own balloon. Despite a frantic search, no one found their balloon. At this point, the professor told the students to take the first balloon they found. Yeah, read the name on it. Yes, and read the name on it and give it to the person whose name was written on it. And in 5 minutes, everyone had their balloons. Then the professor said to the students, these balloons are like happiness. We will never find it if everyone is looking for their own. But if we care about someone else's happiness, we find it. Yeah, so we find and we find our own too. So we are all interconnected. And on the level of God, we all are all one. So here's my happiness, and I just give it to you. See you tomorrow.